Hi guys, welcome back to our video again. So today we gotta do some maintenance work on this MXX. So first off, we gotta change the engine oil. We will also open up the engine cover to clean the oil screener and also the oil spinner. And if we have enough time, we will also want to do the valve check and then the valve adjustment. So first off is to start to warm up the engine so the engine oil will be less sticky or more fluid that it can flow out. So we just need to warm up the engine for a while. Now we feel a little bit of warmness on the engine case, so it's probably more or less done. So now we will cut off the engine. I would also put a rub here in case there's any drippage, so you won't dirty the floor. So we'll put a container here to collect the oil drain plug, which is here. Super hot. So it's loosened, and then just wait for it to drip everything off before we remove the cover. Okay, I also just realized that this is a magnetic drain plug because I saw this extra bump here. So yep, it's magnetic. I think by factory default it's not magnetic, so good. After a while of dripping, you can see we collected quite a amount of engine oil. You can clearly see that there's a lot of spillage here and there. That's why you need a rug unless you have a very big drain pan. So we just let it take its time to drip, and then we will remove this cover at the same time. First off, we have to remove this dipstick and also the clutch cable in order to follow up with all the other screws. So you can use a adjustable spanner. In this case, we forget to bring it, so we will use the plier. Because the plier has jaded edges, we don't want to damage the dipstick, so we will use something to hold it. Okay, and then loosen it. This is the dipstick. And then we will loosen this. So to loosen this, you have to move this upwards, so you have slack to open this up. Okay, so we have moved this bolt up to push this whole thing down, so we have enough slack to unhook this. Okay, so out. So now we can remove all these side bolts. Okay, the last screw is out. So we need to open this up. After a few knocks, this whole cover basically falls out like that. Okay, so now we gotta take it out slowly. Okay. And you can see here the gasket looks, this part is broken, so we might need to replace this with the new gasket, the liquid gasket that we bought. We gotta try it out. Okay, so we gotta clean this up, remove the gasket. Okay, so this is the oil spinner, which we need to remove this cover and then to inspect it. This is the oil screener, which we really need to take it out and inspect it. Okay, so you see some dust particle here, so you gotta wash this. Okay, now we have to find a way to remove this because this thing was spin. At the same time, we also want to inspect the bottom and see is there any metal shaving or solid part. No, looks good. The last one. this is the cover. So what it does here is this thing will spin when the bike is moving. So the dirt will stick to the side and the oil will just flow through, the cleaner oil. So we gotta clean this area up. So we soak up the oil. So we will clean all the dirt away from this oil screener. Okay, so now it's clean, so we gotta put it back. I think it's like that. And then we see some black residue inside. So, yeah, all these are the dirt that we want to clean out. Okay, you can see how thick it is. Okay, that we need to remove them out. So I guess it has been a while since it was last cleaned. Just apply gentle force. You will not want to scratch the surface or whatnot. Okay, so after some scrubbing, it's much cleaner now. Okay, so we will put back the gasket and we also clean up the cover. So we put them both back together. Okay, so we tighten this. Done. Okay, now you gotta clean this up, and then remove the gasket because it's damaged. And we gotta apply this using this to replace the current gasket and then seal it back. So I guess the gasket had never been changed before, so it sticks onto the casing. So now we have to scrub it off. It took us quite a while to remove all this paper gasket residue here. So now we gotta apply this silicone gasket, high heat, okay, for cars, 300 over degree. So we gotta apply this now. Okay, this is harder than making icing on a cake. Okay, so now we're gonna install the case back to the engine. Okay. Okay, so you see all the gasket actually came out. We gotta put everything, all the bolt black in place first. Okay, so now we wipe off the excess. Okay, we adjust everything back. Then now we have put all the rightful bolts back, or one more here. Okay, luckily we checked, if not we missed out one bolt. Okay, so we have put almost everything back. So right now what we are waiting for is basically for the gasket to cure. The manual said it requires an hour to cure. Okay, so it's about 1 hour now, so we are ready to fill it up with engine oil. So there's no weird noise, which is good. So now we want to check the oil level. Okay, dip in. So you see it's not even touching the line, so it means it's 2 liters, so we gotta put more. Okay, and level it. Okay, after running the 3rd time and taken out, so you can see it's barely on the mark. Okay, so we gotta add a little bit more and we are good to go. So we'll call it a day. We will keep the valve clearance on the next day. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. See you on the next one. Bye bye.